Okay, so good morning, Sir Ferry. So today I'm gonna talk about British Interregnum and Raffles legacy. British Interregnum. So in 1811, after the surrender of Java, Lord Minto, as the Governor General of India, appointed Thomas Stamford Raffles as Lieutenant Governor of Java. He abolished Dutch administrative methods, liberalized the land tenure system, and expanded trade. He tried to implement the liberal economic principles and the cessation of forced cultivation in Java. He also erased forced labor and slavery. Attack on Yogyakarta. On June 21, 1812, attack on Yogyakarta, one of the most powerful indigenous governments in Java. During the attack, the palace Yogyakarta was badly damaged and looted, with Raffles confiscating most of the contents of the palace archives. This event was unprecedented in Japanese history, as it was the first time that a customary court had been arrested by European soldiers, causing humiliation to the local aristocracy or noblemen. Raffles also sent an expedition to Palembang in Sumatra to overthrow the local Sultan Mahmud Baharuddin II and to seize nearby Bangka Island to establish a permanent British presence in the area. In addition to the Japanese palace airships, Raffles also sent a number of Japanese archaeological artifacts such as Buddha head from Borobudur and two large ancient Japanese stone inscriptions, now known as Minto Stone and the Calcutta Stone, given to Lord Minto as a token of appreciation. In 1815, the island of Java was returned to the Dutch control after the return of Napoleon War with the terms of the Anglo-Dutch Treaty of 1814. In 1816, the Dutch regained full control of their colonies in Java and other parts of the archipelago, and they will begin their conquest of other independent governments in the archipelago. By 1920, they had consolidated their territory, a colonial state in the Indonesian archipelago, establishing the Dutch East India as one of the most lucrative European colonies in world colonial history. The Raffles Legacy. Raffles Legacy on Indonesian History. The first one is application of residency system. So Raffles divided Java into 16 residences, led by a European resident. This resident oversees several regions who are occupied by native Priayi. He stated that all lands are the property of government and obliging cultivators to pay the rent of land to use it. In his administrations, Raffles was only assisted by a few Englishmen, so that many Dutch administrative staff were still employed. The second one is the discovery of the Rafflesia flower and the rediscovery of the Borobudur temple. So, Raffles was an administrator who had a really great interest in science. Therefore, he sent various expeditions to various parts of his territory. In 1814, expeditions to the Java region rediscovered the Borobudur temple and the Prambanan temple. This expedition was followed by Colin Mackenzie, a British surveyor, an officer who made a report on this historical finding. In 1818, in Sumatra, the expedition that was sent by Raffles is followed by Joseph Arnold, a botanist, This expedition discovered the giant Padma flower that now named Rafflesia arnoldi flower, based on the founder merge name. The third one is the History of Java book. Raffles has a special interest on the history, culture, and the people of Java. During his short reign, British Java saw a wave of archaeological surveys and government attention to the local culture, art, and history. His reign rediscovered the ruins of the great Buddhist mandala of Borobudur in central Java. Other archaeological sites in Java, such as the Hindu temple of Prambanan and the ancient Majapahit city of Trawulan, were also revealed during his reign. Under Raffles' protection, a large number of ancient monuments in Java were rediscovered, excavated, and systematically catalogued for the first time. All of the island history he wrote in his book called The History of Java. The fourth one is the Bogor Botanical Garden construction. Due to the hot climate in Batavia, Raffles used Buitenzorg as his capital city. In Bogor, Raffles built a park which now is the Bogor Botanical Garden on May 1807, with aim was to collect and study the plants of Java with a particular view to their commercial uses. The fifth is the Raffles House in Bengkulu. In the city of Bengkulu, there's a magnificent house that was only lived by British generals, including Thomas Stamford Raffles. It's located in Jitra Market. The house that Raffles used to live in Bengkulu is still great after being renovated. The house changed its function into the governor official residence, which was called the Balai Raya Semarang Regional Building. So this is the source I found. Thank you.